Hello, Sagittarius. I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You can book your reading, your personal reading, at unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. You can also follow me on Instagram. My handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. Also, feel free to join us for Wednesday Night Live at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for free rapid fire one-card readings. It's a lot of fun there. There's a lot of energy flowing, and I would be so happy to have you there with us. I think we should just go ahead and get into your energy. And all the information on booking and my social media is right down below in the description. Let's see what's going on for you. Before I started recording, Sagittarius, this card came out, and Spirit said, for February, the most important thing that you'll want to remember, I'll get this clear for you. The most important thing to remember is to be relentlessly you and stop fighting your true self. Be you, rebel without a cause, rebel without a pause. Be relentlessly yourself. No more hiding. No more hiding starting this month. And you've got the yearly theme coming out, creativity. So it's feeling like for February, this is going to just be the spark. For a lot of you, it's going to be the spark of creativity. It's going to be the spark of starting those new projects, of starting on your passions. The Empress, which is this card, in traditional decks, she's called the Empress. She's all about nurture and growth and giving and creation. Anything that has to do with motherhood or aspects of motherhood, the aspects of the feminine, any aspects that have to do with the earthly feminine, the physical feminine, the spiritual feminine. She is the goddess incarnated. Now, the high priestess would be the goddess, but creativity, the Empress, she's the goddess incarnated. So Spirit is saying, oh wow, first and foremost, Spirit is saying, reach for the moon, Sagittarius. If you need to be doing some moon magic, absolutely do that moon magic this month. It's going to benefit you creatively, and it's going to benefit you in your career sector. Also, Spirit drew me to these stars in her hair, and somebody else got that symbol. I'm not quite remembering who, but these stars are in her hair because the stars adorn her. The stars are a part of her. This is a reminder to you that you are part of the universe. You are part of the all that is, and you have every single aspect of creation within you and without you, and it's right within reach. Reach for the moon, please. Do your moon magic, touch the moon. And if you need to be doing specific moon magic, there's basic moon magic that you can do, like manifesting with the new moon and the full moon. But there's also moon magic that you can do with the quarter moons, first quarter and last quarter and stuff like that. And also with the super moons. I know super moons aren't very often, and they usually happen like around the lunar eclipses and solar eclipses and stuff like that. But get deeper in touch with knowing the moon. Get to know the moon. The mother goddess moon, Spirit is saying, get to know her, and that will help you to learn a little bit more about yourself, and it will help to accentuate your creativity and get people's attention. Okay, so the burden, the struggles that you're going through this month are not for naught. They're for very good reason. This is an achievement. Yes, your burdens will lead you to an achievement. He is directing him up the mountain. He's on his back, and he's directing him up the mountain. For some of you, you may need to puff up your feathers. I'm drawn to this rooster up here with a determined look on his face. You may need to puff up your feathers and be a little more bold. Be a little more bold about your journey. Be a little more bold about the path that you are on. Be a little more bold about reaching your goals. I know there's a lot of you out there who are working on these creative goals, who are I'm feeling a lot of you are brainstorming. Wow. A lot of you are brainstorming on your creative goals, and Spirit is saying, go. Go up the mountain. No more brainstorming. No more brainstorming at all. The thought process is over. You've achieved the thought process. 6 is an achievement. You've achieved this thought process, even though it still feels like, oh, I'm still working through it and the road is still rocky, but you've already achieved that. And Spirit is going to keep reminding you this month that you've achieved that, because some of you are going to fall into these mental states where you're thinking about it too much. And then you're like, wait a minute, I've already finished the thinking. I've already finished the brainstorming. Okay. Instead of making another list, I need to just go ahead and do it. I need to just go. Stand up and be straightforward and do it, because this is what came out next. There's your beautiful synchronicity, another 6, the 6 of fire, and that's success. I love that card so much because it's like almost preposterous how successful you're going to be, especially if you put your mind to it, which you've already done. If you put your mind to it and then execute that, Spirit, fire, execute, then that'll bring you success. And almost like a preposterous success, like, okay, I didn't know that this was going to turn out this way, but it will. For whoever it resonates with, this is a general reading. But Spirit is saying that success this month is almost like a pinnacle. It's almost like a beacon for you. And I'm seeing work hard, play hard. So working as much as you can, especially working from your heart. This is a very big message that I was introduced to this year. Work with your heart, work through your heart, and you'll gain that success, because Spirit is what makes your heart beat. Spirit is what animates you. Spirit is what makes you move. So when you work with Spirit, you are working heart. You are working with your heart, not just necessarily with your emotions, but with the fire that reverberates through you. And you are a fire sign, so you got that double time. You've got that spark. You've got the spark of imagination. You've got the spark of creativity. Wow. The spark of creativity, and you are shining this month. You are shining in your own right, because you've built what you are standing in right now. You've built what you are standing on. See, she's shining. She's shining. Okay. Here's some more shine with the sun rising behind you on this preposterous earth walking tiger ride with confetti coming down from heaven. But it's a beautiful metaphor, because again, these messages and these business opportunities, and for some of you, these love relationships are going to just be popping out of nowhere. And that's another synchronicity for love and relationship. Okay. You've thought about what you want. You've trudged through being with your exes and being with people that don't serve you, and now you get to come out on top. Now you get to achieve this beautiful spiritual love, this spiritual synchronicity of love, not only for yourself, but for humanity, and also for the lover that's coming into your life. For some of you, general reading. This is a bit of a divine order, because you've got 2 6s and now you've got the 7. Okay, so this is patience. And this is encouraging you to wait for the process to play out. Here's some more moon magic. There's some more moon. Okay. And for those of you who are looking to have little babies, this is also a baby's card. Get it on this month, you guys. Get it on. Somebody else got that message. I feel like it was Aquarius. I think it was Aquarius. If you are married to or in partnership with an Aquarius, or if you're looking for some kind of in vitro fertilization, look for an Aquarius. That will be good for you, for some of you. But again, in the work sector, in business sector, and even in the self-growth sector, Spirit is saying, wait, there's a lot of work that you've already done, Sagittarius, a lot of spiritual work that you've already done, and now you're growing to fruition, and you need to allow this to grow. Okay, you've reached the success, you've reached your height, you've reached your wow moment, And now Spirit is saying there is more, but just wait a little bit. It will all come to fruition in perfect divine timing. And it's almost like it's not even waiting anymore. It's this perfect divine timing. This perfect divine timing is almost like it's going to sneak up on you, like out of nowhere, Sagittarius. Your divinity is going to sneak up on you, especially when you find yourself in a now moment, when you find yourself completely and perfectly present in the now moment. This, I always associate this with being present. I was doing a little more meditation on these cards last night, and I realized that patience takes presence. That is so beautiful, and use that as a mantra if you need to, Sagittarius, this month. Patience takes presence, and everything will come to you in that moment of patient presence. That is so wonderful. Here's another synchronicity. Another 7. Don't be fooled by yourself. Don't deceive yourself into thinking that you don't deserve these blessings. And don't allow anybody else to deceive you. It's feeling like there's somebody in your atmosphere that has been very deceptive, and they haven't been honest and upfront with you. And this literally is smiling in your face. And they haven't come to you about anything. They haven't talked to you about anything, whatever it is that is bothering them, or whatever it is that is hurting them, or whatever it is that is hurting you. And you're wondering, what is going on in my work situation? Like, what is going on with my career? There's somebody, it's feeling like for some of you, there's a boss who hasn't been honest with you. If you need to confront somebody, this is going to be the greatest month to do that, especially in the beginning, so that you can get all of this stuff out, so you can clear out all of this unwanted energy, all of this negative energy. And for those of you who need to leave your jobs, this is going to be a good month to do it. If you need to put in your 2 weeks, absolutely. But you need to get yourself away from these political situations, from these talky situations, from these egotistical situations and people. There's going to be a need for you to find your center this month. And I'm finding this with her because she's contemplating. She's contemplating on what she is about to give birth to. And you can't contemplate when there's negative people in your surroundings. You can't contemplate or concentrate when you're surrounded by people who all they want to do is talk about their pain, and all they want to do is talk about the bad stuff. Surround yourself with people that you want to be with. Surround yourself with energy that you enjoy, energy that fulfills you and lifts you up, and energy that you can fulfill and you can also lift up as well. Spirit said, take your time. Take your time. You will get there eventually. There's something that you're I'm seeing you, Sagittarius, like you're thinking about it, and you're doing all of this brainstorming, and you're doing all of this worrying about it, and you keep asking, and you keep calling, and you keep trying to communicate with somebody and reach out to somebody, and you're finding that you're not getting an answer. Spirit is saying, take your time, because the answer will come eventually. This is the slowest moving night, but this is also a message being delivered. This message is coming, but it's coming at its own pace. And for some of you, it's coming very slowly. For some of you, you might not get an answer for a couple of months. And for others of you, it might come at the end of this month. Okay. Find your state of harmony. Find your place of peace, because it's feeling like during the end of this month, it's like you're going to fall into a state of harmony, like into like a state of wonder. And I don't mean like imagination or anything like that, or even rose-colored glasses, but like falling into a state of wow. And that's the only feeling that I'm getting is, wow, my life. And a good my life, not FML, not anything like that. But wow, I feel now. Wow, I understand now. So expect some kind of emotional fulfillment, some kind of emotional awakening, some kind of spiritual awakening either towards the end of this month. And this is going to have a lot to do with your career sector, because Spirit is encouraging you to be harmonious within your career, whatever you do, whether you're a painter, or if you work on cars, or even if you are a builder of some sort, even your day job, if you're doing simple things like if you work at a grocery store, find harmony in that. Find harmony in every single moment, and then you will find some blessing. When you can bring harmony to this now moment, you find your balance, and you find your need, you find your purpose, you find a reason to be, you find a reason to be you relentlessly. Be you relentlessly. Okay? No more hiding. No more hiding. And gaining a sense of harmony is only going to accentuate you even more. It's going to bring the true you out, and you're going to be able to shine your light on people in a positive and productive and uplifting manner. Wow. And just remember to go with the flow. There's a blessing coming in for you at the end of this month, and this is going to be so necessary. You going with the flow, you just being in the moment is going to be necessary for it to come to you. Do not think, do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. Get off of your phone for a minute. Okay? Get your head out of your books for a minute. Get your head out of worrying for a minute. Go do something fun. Go play. Go walk your dogs, or go roller skating, or anything like that. Take your mind off of thinking about the things that are so serious. Take your mind off of adulting. Take your mind off of heavy issues, and just go with the flow. Because there's some new emotions that are coming in. There's some new emotional package, some new emotional message and energy that is going to fulfill you at the end of the month. And Spirit is taking me into March. And the beginning of March is going to almost be magical for some of you. For advice, Spirit, what do you have for advice? Look at this. If you can get closer to the truth of who you are and allow Spirit to move through your situation with ease and grace, you will master something. You will transcend something. So get a head start and transcend. Just start. Just start. And for some of you, that just start is very important because you've heard it before. So just go ahead and start. There's nothing to wait for. The master waits for nothing. The master is in that constant state of transcendence. So be, just to be. And that's where transcendence and enlightenment comes from. That's where the blessings come from. That's where the balance comes from. That's where the love and the peace and the prosperity and abundance comes from. It comes from being right here. Okay? That's all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Again, if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to book your reading, go ahead and go to unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram. It's Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. And also, please feel free to join us for free rapid fire one card readings Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. It's a great time. We have a lot of fun, and it's very nice to get to know lots and lots and lots of you. I love meeting new people. I love being in the presence of new people, and I would be so happy to meet you. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? All love and praise to the universe within me and without me, Spirit. Show Sagittarius that they are the master of their own life and that they can create anything that they want by letting go of control and going with the flow after doing their brainstorming. Show them the right divine steps to take and show them how to play and how to flow and how to be more childlike in order for them to grow. I love you so much, Sagittarius. You have a beautiful moment, and I will see you hopefully next Wednesday. Bye.